Hello, I'm an old guy and I do maths. Today we're looking at simplifying surds. And the first surd that we've chosen is the square root of 50, or root 50. And what we do is we just go through a process of finding factors of this. So, let's start. 50 is the same as 2 times 25. So square root of 50 is the same as the square root of 2 times 25. Now, we can write this like this. We can split it up. And we can find a real number for this. The square root of 25 is 5. So rather than write square root 25, we'll just write 5. So we wind up with the square root of 2, which is some horrible number and is a genuine surd, times the square root of 25, which is 5. So we can rewrite this as 5 root 2, which means 5 times the square root of 2. And just to recap how we got it, we split 50 up into 2 and 25, 2 times 25. This is a genuine surd, it's an irrational number. It's an endless calculation to find the value of this. This is not so. It's a square number. The square root of 25 is 5. The square root of 2 times 5 is the same as writing 5 root 2, and that's our answer. Now, let's try this with another one. Here's the square root of 8. Again, we split it up into 4 times 2, and then the square root of 4 times the square root of 2. Now the square root of 4 is 2. So we wind up with 2 root 2. A little bit faster than the previous one, but the same logic. Split it up, find the square roots of any of the numbers that you recognize instantly, leave the surds alone. So you wind up with the square root of 4, which is 2 times root 2. Let's try something a little larger and slightly more complicated. Okay, so we have 3 times the square root of 72, and we're going to simplify this. So the first thing we do is we find some factors of 72, 9 and 8. This looks promising because we can find the square root of this, and we will do eventually. So we can split this up into 3 times the square root of 9 times the square root of 8. The square root of 9 we know to be 3, so we can simply write 3 times 3. This simplifies to 3 times 3. This stays as it is for the moment. 3 times 3 is 9. So we have 9 root 8. Now, part of this might look familiar. We have just looked at what the square root of 8 is over here. So we're going to do that again. There's a lot of repetition in this area of maths. So 9 root 8. We've got from 3 root 72 to 9 root 8. The square root of 8 can be split up into the square root of 4 times 2. 9 times the square root of 4 times the square root of 2. We can split it all up. We can find that. That's easy to find. It's 2. So we wind up with 9 times 2 times the square root of 2. Now this, as I said previously, is a genuine surd. We don't mess around with it. The basic rule is that if you get a prime number in a square root sign, you leave it alone. And 2 is the smallest prime number, but this could be 3, it could be 5, it could be 7. It could be 9 because 9 is not a prime number and we can find its square root as we did. Okay, so back to this. We've got 9 times square root of 4 times the square root of 2. 9 times 2, which is the square root of 4, times the square root of 2. 9 times 2 is 18. The answer to our question, what is 3 times the square root of 72 is that it is 18 times the square root of 2. Thanks for watching. There's more to come. See you later.